What's up guys, Eric from B-Side. Today I'm going to run through how to update the firmware on the CarPlay system, Android Auto system for the Lexus, okay? Okay, first what you want to do is go to the negative terminal on your battery. We already did it on this car, and just loosen the 10mm bolt and just remove it because we just want to make sure you don't short anything. The risk of shorting something is very, very low. It's not going to happen unless there's some serious issue, but just to make sure, you know, it's always good to use that extra 30 seconds just to protect your vehicle. So after you remove the negative terminal, go ahead and go to your vehicle and pull out both the plastic box, that's the CarPlay box, and then also pull out the interface box, which is the metal box. We're gonna update both today, that's why we need to pull both of it out, but depending on the firmware update, it may require just the metal box. Okay, but today we're gonna be doing both the metal box and the CarPlay box, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect all the connectors on the metal box. And also the CAN board that's connected to the metal box. That's that circuit board that's heat shrink. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that too. The CarPlay box, actually I'm gonna leave it connected because to update the CarPlay box, it does need to be connected to your vehicle, and we're just gonna feed the firmware update through the USB that you've been connecting your phone to. Alright, so let me take a moment to remove the interface box and the CAN board. Alright, so here we removed the interface box and also the CAN board. The CAN board, we kept the other harness together like this. It's not totally necessary to unplug both sides. We just need to take the power off it. So here it is. And we're going to start off by updating the interface box. So all we have to do is locate this mini USB plug right here. We're going to go ahead and connect the mini USB plug. Okay, and then the other side is going to connect to the computer like that. And then refer to the written instructions I have on how to install the necessary driver and the program on your Windows computer to be able to update this. You have to use the update tool that we provide. We have a really detailed instruction on that. Just follow that. So now that we connected it, it will self-update, and update just completed right now. So we're done updating this interface, and then next you just unplug that, and then we'll plug the CAN board like this, and then of course we went ahead and we loaded the CAN board program. So it's currently updating, and as you can see, you can actually see red LED light inside. I don't know if you could see from the video, but it's there. And once that stops, at the same time you'll notice that the uploader will stop on the computer as well. It's done. Just unplug it, and then we're done. So we just have to plug this back into the vehicle. I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, so we're back in the car. We went ahead and we reconnected everything. So the metal box firmware update is done. Now let's go ahead and update this box over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on the vehicle. Alright, so we're gonna switch it into the CarPlay mode, and then go ahead and locate the USB that you've been connecting your phone to, and disconnect whatever cable that you have on there. And then instead we are going to connect the USB thumb drive with the firmware loaded onto it, and this is a screen that you will see. It's a firmware upgrade screen. Oh, one step I forgot to tell you is reconnect the negative terminal back onto the battery after you have connected the interface back together, and then turn on your vehicle. Okay, once that screen is done, go ahead and just unplug the USB thumb drive. Okay, you'll see the system ready again. Now go ahead and find a little pick tool. You could even use a paper clip and go to your CarPlay box where the USB is connected. And then next to this 3.5mm, you'll find this little white plug here. And if you look very closely, on the left one over here, there's like a little button, small tiny button that you could press. I'm pointing with my thumb right now. And go ahead and press it, and then long press it for 3 seconds. And when you do that, you'll get this screen. And on this screen, if you remember how it looks, you'll notice that there's a new function on here. Right here, it says CPAA, that's CarPlay Android Auto, and that's the aspect ratio dimension. Go ahead and click on it to number 3. It's only for Lexus models with the larger screen. So if you have the smaller screen Lexus, not the 12.3 inch, after you updated your interface box, your update is complete. But if you have this larger screen, and because we want to add that new icon and want to use a new resolution for this, you will want to do this update to the CarPlay box as well. So this CarPlay box update is only for Lexus models with this 12.3 inch screen. So that's the newer GS, the LX, and also the RX. Okay, so we chose the number 3 option, which is CP. This CarPlay 1024 by 600 at 30 frames per second, and Android Auto is 1280 by 720 at 30 frames per second. So after we select that, go ahead and select the back arrow in the top right corner, and then we're done with our update. So let me show you quickly how the new look is. One moment. Okay, so after you finish doing that, make sure you reboot your whole car. Turn off your car, turn it back on, and after you reboot it, go back to your CarPlay mode by doing your long press on the map or the home button. Okay, and now as you can see, before we had the 4 icon, but now we have the 5 icons going sideways. And if you select your map, any of your application, the resolution should be a little bit higher. Alright, well this concludes the instructions on how to update your firmware on the metal box and also the plastic box, the interface and the CarPlay box. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below or email us at info@bsonikusa.com. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page for new cool gadgets for your Lexus, Toyota, and Tesla. Thank you.